What's up? It's Kool, John.
Yo, it's P-Lo.
Check us out on the Bootleg podcast.
Yay, yay.
Before we start the interview, shout out ImperialExtraction.com, the best cultivators on the West Coast growing the world-class dank that won't break your bank, y'all. That's right, pre-rolls, flower, THCA, which means it can get delivered to wherever you are. Totally legal. Yes, 15% off your order. ImperialExtraction.com. Save 15% off right now. Look at that thing. Yeah. All right? Bootleg 15 is the promo code. Save 15%. ImperialExtraction.com. Let's get into the interview. Yo, Bootleg Kev podcast, special guest in here. The earliest interview we've ever recorded. Correct? Probably. It's 8 a.m.
Probably.
And it was all because of P-Lo.
Hey, is it? I mean, I'll take the blame.
Yeah, P-Lo's here. So is Kool John. They have a new album out. Movie Part 2.
The Yeequel.
The Yeequel.
Yes, sir.
The Yeequel.
You know, it's been what, like 10 years since the first one?
Nine.
9
9 years.
I think 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay, so why was it time to come back together and reunite and make DJ Amen's dick hard?
I just feel like the world needed that energy, and I feel like that's what the game's been missing. So like, and you know,
Bring them vibes back.
yeah, bring them vibes back and getting back with Kool John. It's something that we've always wanted to do. I think it was just like, actually, you know who really put the battery in my back about it? Nick Nack.
Wow, shout out to Nick Nack.
I was literally, because Nick Nack has a studio down the hall from me.
Yeah.
And he's in there, like, I'm just like going to say like, oh, all right, bro, I'm finna dip. Like he's in there kind of drunk.
Right.
He's just in there talking hella shit to me, bro. He like, bro, you gotta do the Kool John Part 2. Like he's like on my head, like,
Yeah.
and that really put a battery in my back. And then, yeah.
You had the name for it like a couple.
Yeah.
Had the name.
Yeah,
for it.
I've been had the name for
with
it.
Like the Yeequel. We got to come back with the Yeequel. It always been just like little shit he been just saying like here and there and stuff like that. But it was recently he just like, let's do it. Let's lock in.
I feel like too, like you said, it's something that's missing. I feel like you guys like always have like I feel like old school HBK was always about fun.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, always fun.
I feel like since P-Lo's been taking himself a little more serious as an artist, he's not as much about fun.
Oh, okay.
People be having hella fun.
He has fun.
Yeah, I have fun.
But it's like, you know, we got to bring the vibes back. Somebody got to do it. You feel
Yeah.
me? The window open. We might as well, you know what I'm saying? Bust through that thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
and I thought it was dope to see. And then you guys have been like shooting some really dope content. How well thought out was like which movies you guys were gonna? First of all, for people who are culturally deprived, the album cover is homage to Mario Brothers, the movie.
Yes, yeah. The live action.
The live action, which nobody ever talks about.
Yeah.
right. Because I think it really sucked, like, back in the days. But it's a classic when you was a
No, it
kid.
sucked, though.
When you
It
grow
sucked.
up, you was like, this
It's like
sucked.
Belly. Got the poster on the wall. Belly sucks.
I feel like the overall plot.
We gotta stop acting like Belly was good.
I'm gonna say it like this. Like,
Aesthetically great, but terrible.
aesthetically great. Like it was the cinematography
for sure.
It's like excellent. The lighting,
Just
everything,
the
just
acting, the
view,
storylines,
right, the storyline,
dog
just
shit.
like what the fuck, like what the hell? Like,
100%.
I think everybody felt that way.
No, I didn't feel that way
It has
as a
classic
kid.
moments though. It has classic
No, for
scenes,
sure.
though.
But when I was a kid, I didn't feel that way. I was like DMX and Nas in a movie. I was like, amen
biggest
when you
thing
guys
ever.
announced this album. Hard. Yeah,
I remember that. DMX was at his peak.
it's peak DMX and then Nas. I want to go to Africa, B. Right. It's a good movie. But yeah, Super Mario movie was
Questionable.
But it's still a classic. It's like a cult classic, but it's like
for sure.
it's ass.
It's like a cultural timepiece.
right. Yeah, exactly. True.
So you guys have like what are all the movies you guys have kind of I guess done renditions of to promote the album? You guys did Pulp Fiction, right?
Pulp Fiction,
Rush Hour,
Back to the Future, Beavis and Butthead.
Nice.
what's the first one we just did? The first one we did. Damn.
Oh,
Scary
Friday.
Movie.
Friday.
That's the one I saw.
Friday.
What else?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
We haven't dropped that one, but yeah.
Yeah. But that was part of like the drop and shit.
Do you guys feel like there would ever be a possibility of like a real HBK reunion, like a real one? Like you guys are like a part of the HBK gang, so this is nice, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But like in terms of like, you know, just bringing like Sue around and you know, some of the other guys are.
Yeah, no, I think that's all possible.
Yeah,
For sure. We was just at our sex show. Sage came out and with us and stuff. Like we still all work together and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure it's possible to happen.
Yeah.
For sure. Like if it makes sense. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Like
because you guys were doing like what the Christmas, was it Christmas every year or was it Halloween? Halloween every year.
Yeah.
It was like 2 shows a night type shit.
Yeah.
Like, sold out type shit. It was,
Yeah.
Shit was lit as hell. We should have kept that going though, just for the culture, for sure.
Or you guys should do your own version of it. The fucking, you know, the night at the movies.
Yeah. Maybe some popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
You guys come out and perform.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Red carpet.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I mean, like since like all this stuff's been going on and like the reaction that all the stuff's been getting, like we've kind of been even just like thinking about like actually like putting like a movie together.
That'd be tight. Mm-hmm. Like a real movie or like a little
like
mini movie.
Yeah, like a real movie.
You guys should. Why not write a script?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be like a Bay Area version of like, just there's not like shout out to Burner. He just put out what's the name of Burner's movie? Fuck,
Splash City.
Splash
Yeah.
City. I was gonna say Bip City.
Yeah.
You should have said Bip City, for sure.
But I feel like that is like there should be like a very ill like Bay Area comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are super underrepresented, like when it comes to like shit
culture,
Like that.
culture.
Yeah, but you guys are the culture for real.
Yeah, like I feel like it would be like the Bay Area version of like Friday or
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
about it. Or some shit.
like a buddy comedy.
A buddy comedy. That's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
What was that movie with ASAP Rocky? Cap G was in it. Remember that fucking movie? It was on Netflix.
Was it dope?
Oh, I know
Dope.
you're talking about. Yeah, dope.
Dope. Yeah. Like a Bay Area version of that'd be hard.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
We definitely need that for the culture, for sure.
Like a predicament, like you get put in a predicament and you
You guys
gotta
just get put in a little predicament and y'all gotta go figure that shit out, dog.
Yeah.
I feel like
someone bips your car and they steal like a fucking family heirloom.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Or you guys can go like straight Temu horror flick. You guys bip a car and you steal something that's cursed.
Oh.
And no matter what, you try to throw it away because it's like some creepy ass shit. But then you wake up in the morning and it's in your living room and you're like, wait a minute, I threw this away. And then it just like follows you and then like,
Whoa, okay. We got some executive production right here. Executive producer right here.
it could be good.
Come
man.
on. We could go straight to Tubi.
So hey, man, I haven't seen you in a long time. Well, I saw you recently at the LA function, which you guys performed at.
Yeah.
But for people who don't know, you were shot. What happened, man? I mean, obviously you're good, thank God. But
Yeah, I was just basically just cased. Like somebody, they just followed me and just tried to rob me, shot me 6 times.
6 times is a serious
Ran
amount
through
of
the house
bullets.
like a home invasion.
So they went into your crib. That's gotta be terrible, man.
Yeah, that shit was weak as fuck. I mean, but shit, it's just a learning lesson. You feel me? Luckily, it didn't cost me my life. But yeah, I got shot 6 times. Like 2 in his arm, 1 in his own arm, my rib, my butt, and my right leg.
And they were following you for. Do you know how long they were following you?
Nah, I don't even know.
It's so crazy. Like until something crazy, because that's happened to me where someone's followed me and like jacked me. Now I'm like super on top of like thinking of shit I would never think of.
Yeah, it makes you sharper though.
Yeah,
You
it
know
makes
what I
you
mean?
sharper for
It gives
sure.
you a little PTSD, but it's like at the same time make you sharper. You know, it's the type of way you should be moving if you have some type of name, you popular, you have something, some if you carry some things of value. You should be watching you know what I'm saying? You should keep your head on the swivel. You should be making sure nobody's following you. You should be, very aware, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're not, you have your guard down, so anything can happen at that point. You know, if you're wearing jewelry. If you're somebody, because we always got to remember what's small to us might be big to the next person. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can get that shit back tomorrow. But with somebody, they looking at you like, oh my God, like all I need is that. All I need is that chain. All I need is that bag, that sack of weed or whatever. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck they think they gonna get, and they're willing to throw away their life for that shit. You know?
Did they catch the guy?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah. Did like who was there to like was somebody at your house to help you?
Well,
like,
Oops was when I got shot. They ran through the house. I got shot on the porch, and they ran through the house, and they didn't really get nothing. So when they left the house, they left and ran out because it was real quick, whatever like that. They couldn't find nothing, so they left. And I got up off the porch. I had to go back in the house, shot up, kick down the door because Oops was like laid on the floor in the closet where they laid him down at, whatever like that. They told me like count to 100, don't get up, whatever like that. Something. I get back up. I'm stumbling in the house. I had to kick the door open in his room, and I'm like, "Bro, I'm shot. Call 911. I'm hit." Then I try to turn around, stabilize myself, and then like when you feel like when you dying, you get tired. You lose. I lost a lot of blood, so I got shot in my artery in my right arm. So when you dying, when you feel like you're dying, you get tired. I was like trying to walk back. I couldn't even walk. I just sat down on the couch. It was like, shit. Like I was just more mad. But I think what kept me alive was me just being calm because I lost a lot of blood and I got shot in my artery. So I was just mad at anything and I was just holding myself up. And that's when I realized I got shot. 'Cause I only thought I got shot in my hands. But when I finally sat down and the adrenaline went down, I felt all the wounds on my ass, my leg. I pulled on my pants. I see meat hanging on my leg. I'm bleeding from this part. I'm looking at this. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what the? Oh, hell no. These niggas shot me 6 times. I'm like, fuck. Because when you get shot, you don't really feel it. You don't feel you get shot immediately when it happens.
It's the adrenaline, yeah.
Right. So
that's scary, dude.
I called the police. Boom, boom, boom. They came so quick. I feel like right when I was finna pass out, the ambulance came right on time and everything. And that shit usually don't happen. But I am glad that I got shot where I got shot at because Highland has a trauma center, which is probably 5 minutes from where I'm at. So the best place to get, if I got a shot in Richmond or where I'm from or something, I probably would have died.
Thank God, man.
Luckily, the Highland was right there. I got took to the hospital, boom, did the surgery, boom. I woke up, I'm like, damn, I made it. Shit.
Man, that had to be scary. You probably didn't know when. By the time when the ambulance got there, you probably weren't even sure.
I just know that I was still alive after I got shot.
Yeah.
I was like, I still got a chance to live.
Right.
Like, I'm like, hold on. Like, I'm still alive. I ain't dead. Hold on. I got a chance. You feel me? So shit, I just kept fighting. You feel me? And then shit, made it. Can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? Unless you see my wounds. But it's just a learning lesson. Like, it's just really a learning lesson. You can't be moving out here freely thinking that anything can't happen to you. You know what I mean? It will and it can. So you gotta move smart. Gotta move strategically. And
how long do you think it took you to like mentally heal from that? Because that shit had me fucked up. I'd have been like, man, fuck this. I'm moving.
Nah, shit. To be honest with you,
I'd have put a bag on whoever's head that was.
to be honest with you, I didn't give a shit. Like I feel like it was my own mistake.
Right.
You feel me?
Nah,
like, sometimes you gotta write it off to that point. You gotta be on point. It's part of the world. It's part of life. You know what I'm saying? It's part of being involved, being accessible.
Right.
You know what I mean? I gotta move smarter. I gotta take the long way. I gotta watch my back. I gotta,
And you're still living in the Bay, right?
Yeah, I still live in the Bay.
Why haven't you followed him to LA?
Because I just got too much motion in the Bay. Like, it just,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go, and I was like, how they always say, like,
you're like John Costin.
That's my boy, too.
Now I know he is. Happy birthday to that piece of shit.
Happy birthday, you piece of shit.
But it's just like, how.
That fool will never move. I'm like, bro, move to LA. You love just being the guy in the Bay, though, John, don't you? You fuck.
It's hard to lead that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to lead that.
I get it.
And it's I guess emotional out of LA. I'm about to go to LA.
There's the studio here.
I got a studio at home.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Then I got my kids, too.
Oh, that's fair.
And then
you don't want to move away from
too much stuff I'm involved with.
How many
at
children
home.
do you have?
I got 3 girls.
Yeah, you don't want to leave 3 kids.
Girl dad.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cursed. Kobe curse.
The player's curse.
The player's curse, for sure.
You also, like, obviously had a lot of influence on, like, the fashion shit that was going on. Like, I feel like your merch and shit was, like, super fucking popping. Like, in general, like, when we think of the Bay, I think of, like, what you guys were doing. Obviously, Pink Dolphin came out of the Bay, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out Cena.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. Shout out to Dope Era. Shout out to Cookies. Like, What do you think it is, you know, in 2024 that is still preventing Bay Area music to like really break out of the perceived ceiling that it has?
I feel like shit. Like P-Lo be in commercials and national commercials and stuff like that. Like Bay Area music. He playing during the finals, doing these playing on these bigger platforms. I feel like it's just like your own taste.
How do we get him to perform at a finals that doesn't involve the Warriors?
This is. But I mean, usually the Warriors are there. You know,
Usually.
usually the Warriors there. So we
It's been
got
a nice run.
Yeah.
I feel like everything come in waves. Like every other city and stuff had their own waves. People got to just catch on. You know, they're gonna catch on to the frequency one time. All it takes is somebody just to blow up with the sound, and you know.
But I think it always like necessary. It always starts with music. No matter, it starts with the music. So it's just like, I think if you know, there's people doing it. You know,
For sure.
There's people.
No,
doing
there's people killing it. I just think
Yeah.
like in terms of just like the national recognition or the national, you know, I think of a guy like you and LaRussell just dropped a project, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I feel like Russell has done a good job at least of like breaking the mold of like people like talk about what he's doing. Oh, and he's from the Bay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 1,000%. Shout out to LaRussell, man. Major League Independent out as well.
And man has an Android and Crocs on at all times.
Yes.
Green bubbles every time.
Oh God, I love those.
I feel like everything happened just like how Detroit, they was quiet for a long time,
No,
but all of a
Detroit's
sudden they
moving.
it's just a stampede, an avalanche of just artists just coming out.
Right.
As far as you know, so it's like everything comes in waves. You know what I mean? All it takes is somebody just to crack the door
Detroit
open
and the
stuff
Bay
like
have a
that,
lot of
and then catch on.
synergy too, sonically, and a lot of the artists work together.
Yeah, so it's like it'll eventually catch on. You know,
Who's your guys' favorite Detroit rapper? Besides Eminem, obviously.
I say like, to me, like I say like Babyface, Race, and Peasy.
Peasy.
Babyface, Ray,
Doug, Doug's my favorite.
I fuck with Doug. Doug's my favorite.
and V's too, and V's.
Oh yeah, V's.
And I fuck with Cash Kid.
Yeah,
Cash Kid too, like he's dope as fuck. Like he really got hella bars. Like
Oh, he be rapping
Like-
his ass off, bro.
like he on a different level. Like
His sports bars are crazy.
crazy. Like I would listen to him and like, wow, this is like some Lil
And
Wayne
Baby Tron's
type
are
level
too.
type shit. Huh?
Baby Tron. I think that Baby Tron washed Eminem on that song.
Big Sean?
No,
Yeah, Baby Tron.
Baby Tron.
Oh, Baby Tron? Oh.
yeah. No,
Baby Tron raw as hell too.
Yeah. Baby Tron be going crazy.
Baby Tron for sure, legend. For sure. He go crazy.
So now that this album is out, are you guys gonna each individually focus on? I mean, you have 2 projects out right now.
Yeah.
New solo shit on the way.
New solo shift, new Cool John.
Yeah, I got one dropping this month too.
Yeah, no, we about to go in. You feel me? And just keep feeding the streets, man.
Keep going in. You feel me? Bay Area All Stars is next year and shit.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
All-Star weekends in the
You know,
Bay.
we
So
just trying to just keep the shit lit. So when the people come to the Bay,
Wait,
they
All Star
tap
games in the Bay
yeah,
this year?
next
yeah.
year.
Coming up.
Yeah, coming up.
That's gonna be-
NBA season.
That's gonna be fucked.
Yeah, your ass is gonna be out there.
I'm not going to that. Whoever thought that was a good idea.
No, I mean, bro. The Chase Center's beautiful.
Yeah, there's
you
gonna be a
know
lot
what
of people getting chased in the streets, getting robbed.
It's gonna be ugly.
It's
gonna be ugly. Them two, the Bippers are gonna be.
Oh
the
my
Bippers.
God, the Bippers are up.
And do you remember when A-Rod came to the Bay and they broke into his like
Yeah,
his
no,
stuff
for
and stole
sure.
like
Alex
jewelry,
Rodriguez?
like
Yeah. He got. I think he was like calling a Giants game or something.
And they bipped his. I think it escalated to hell of shit.
Yeah, like
Do you guys know? Obviously, we're not gonna. But do you guys know any actual Bippers?
Yeah, I do.
Like they got tools and shit. Like
Yep.
yeah, they know what cars they're looking for.
Yep. Like you got ones that's like professional, and you got one that's like, like just doing anything.
So everything gets bipped and like taken to the mission to like get slung.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's like a black market somewhere. How they just bip, take it. If it's laptop, they got laptops for sale. Their purses, money.
Bro, they be fucking.
They follow
taking
people from
everything.
the bank. Like they'll follow you from the bank. So you get an envelope, follow you all.
That
the way
happened to me.
your
That
house,
happened to me in LA.
Bip your card. You might go in the store. Go
Happened
through
to
your,
me. Let's literally happened
crazy.
to me in LA.
You be like, damn. I'm like, I don't catch on to that shit. But that's the type of stuff that I be saying. You got to really watch and see and be on shit because Motherfuckers is bold nowadays.
All right, guys, let's stop the interview for a second. Football season is upon us. It's my favorite time of the year. That means we get to gamble on MyBookie on our favorite football teams. And the best part about MyBookie is now you can do the parlays and cash out early. Let's say you do a 3-leg parlay, 2 of the 3 hit. You get to cash out early. I just did this too. Because, I also like to gamble on a little baseball. But NFL season is approaching, man. And look, this is what it is. It's not only having such a great time winning that extra money, it just makes you pay attention to the games more, man. I love throwing a little something, a little action, man. Week 1 is coming. Preseason NFL is coming. There's so much. And I'm going to tell you this, my promo code right now, use that promo code BOOTLEG at mybookie.ag. That's mybookie.ag. Sign up with a new account. Promo code BOOTLEG. You're going to lock in that welcome bonus. That's going to get all the way up to $1,000. Yes. If you put in $1,000, it's going to get you that bonus up to $1,000, free money to bet with. And let me just tell y'all, I am hammering the Arizona Cardinals over total wins for this season. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm also putting a little, I was just having a conversation with my boy about this. Now, I'm not a handicapper, but I'm going to tell you what I like. MyBookie.ag, promo code BOOTLEG. Get that first deposit bonus right now. I'm going to tell you what I like, though. I like 3 teams throw a little something on just to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm going to go with, these are 3 decent odds. The Jets, because everyone's off the Jets right now. Just saying. The Texans, great odds on the Texans. And the Bengals. 3 AFC teams, throw a little something on each one of them, win the Super Bowl, thank me later. I got a feeling one of those 3 might make it. We'll see. MyBookie.ag, promo code BOOTLEG, man. Let's get ready for this football season together. Oh, I'm so excited. Also want to give a shout out, speaking of being excited, Blue Chew. That's right, man. It's that time, all right? Fellas, if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction of any sort, maybe you're stressed out, maybe you're tired of your girl, you just need to get it up for a little bit. Whatever it is, go to we just talked about MyBookie. Go to Blue Chew, BlueChew.com. Get your dick right, fellas. Yes, if your Johnson is not Johnsoning, that's an interesting way to put it. Don't trip. Blue Chew's got you. It's got the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis in a chewable form. Best part about it, 0 doctor's appointments involved. Yes, that means you go to the website, BlueChew.com, you put that promo code in, BOOTLEG, because you're going to get a month's supply for free with the promo code BOOTLEG at BlueChew.com, a whole month for free to see just for yourself what I'm talking about, because it definitely works. And then you just handle everything online. There's no awkward doctor's appointments. And then it's delivered to your house in discreet packaging. And then you have... look, your dick's going to get much harder than it's ever been. So let's just be clear. That Blue Chew be hitting, all right? So look, go to BlueChew.com, promo code BOOTLEG, get a month supply for free. Only got to is pay $5 shipping, all right? That's it. All right, let's get back to the interview, though. Do you think San Francisco, as a city, at least in Oakland, do you think you guys could benefit each of, obviously, you guys aren't from those 2 specific cities, but I feel like the Bay Area could use a Republican for 4 years.
Oh, God.
Man, I don't even know nothing about politics.
Oh, bro.
Get to the bad.
Just to throw the pendulum the other way real quick.
Yeah.
Like, everybody you can rock. Hey, everybody's got guns. You know what I mean?
To be honest with you, like, it's in California, it's meant to lose. Like,
have you guys ever
and all the shit like that?
Ever hung out with Gavin Newsom? Like, I saw him in Marshawn Lynch. They have a fucking podcast. That's the most pandering shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah,
No, I haven't hung out with Gavin Newsom, but I know he's probably gonna run for president, huh?
I mean, no, Kamala is.
No, I mean, I'm saying
one
next.
day.
No, at some point.
I think he'd like to, but I'm not sure it's in the cards for him.
Like, no, I don't think right now for sure. I'm
curious. Well, you know what? Kamala cannot pick him as a VP because they're both from the same state.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. I think he'd like that.
Yeah,
I think that's why I think you're gonna see California. All of a sudden, he's gonna start like, he just passed that
the homeless encampment.
cleaning up He's gonna start looking not so crazy. He's gonna clean this shit up because he wants to be the president. Because he's a power hungry psychopath.
Well, I feel like it's time.
I feel like you guys ever watch that movie Hostel?
Yep.
Like where millionaires go to Europe and they murder tourists and like. Mm-hmm. I feel like Gavin Newsom does that in the summer. For sure. I feel like he's the kind of guy that like will just pay like $3, $4, $5 million to just pick apart a fucking homeless guy. You know what I mean? He's like, I love the homeless. Less people, more people, more people to make disappear.
This is insane. This is insane.
I don't know.
Hey, shout out to Gavin. I voted for you, cunt. I don't know why.
Yeah, what the hell?
I should have wrote him.
It's kind of early for Jesus Christ.
When's the last time each of you guys talked to I Am Sue?
I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to Sue all the time.
Yeah.
You know, just checking in here and there. Like, he came to our release party and, you know, just love.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
We still talk to everybody. Still
Yeah.
relationship everybody. Just, you know, everybody individually just be busy, got their own lives.
What is it about the Bay Area where the best groups break up?
I feel like it's not even a breakup. It's more just like everybody just, you know, you don't have all the time in the world just to be sitting in the studio all day
Semi
type
breakup.
stuff.
It felt like a breakup, just so you know. It felt like it. Just it felt like it.
Why I feel like a breakup?
Just I don't know. Just felt like a breakup.
Why? Like, what makes it feel like a breakup?
I just feel like all of a sudden, like HBK,
Like, what did you see immediately?
HBK wasn't getting banged like that. You feel me?
Okay. But I feel like, yeah, okay.
You know, SOBRB, done. You know,
But you see, like, that's like more of a breakup. Like,
that
we
was
still
a
work
serious.
together.
Well, they all had beef. You know,
And I feel like how we was started off, we it wasn't just started off like just.
It was a collective.
It was a collective.
yeah,
It's
you
not
guys
just
weren't
a
like the
crew.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Exactly.
Right. You guys were just like, you guys were a crew.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
So it's not like we started off as just like everybody's on all the songs at one time.
No, for
Everybody
sure.
had all their own solo mixtapes and all the stuff. And boom.
Yeah.
We only came out with one.
It feels more like
one great-
Dipset.
Yeah, like that.
Like Dipset, like you know,
basically,
they come together every once in a while,
Basically,
perform at a halftime show at the Knicks.
yeah, basically.
You
We
know.
all still make music together though.
Yeah.
At least I do. I still be
good.
having them on there.
Yeah.
You know, I still work with everybody. I don't feel like a breakup. I just feel like, you know, as you get older and real life start happening, you know, just people just grow up apart. You just don't have all the time just to be in the studio all together, 6 people in the studio, 9, 8, 10 people in the studio all day. At that time, we was broke and had shit else to do. Now we got money and we got our lives and there's certain goals we want to achieve in life individually.
Right.
You know, we're going to go for that. You know what I mean? So,
When did you realize P-Lo was really, really good at making beats?
shit. P-Lo been doing that shit. P-Lo got like,
saying, like-
P-Lo been making hits since like high school. Like
Since high school, so this is before-
yeah, like it was like destined. Like,
Were you making hits before you got pussy? No.
No, hell no.
No. Of course not.
I've always had it. But, you know,
How old are you?
I will say Cool John, as far as like P-Lo the artist, Cool John was
Oh, yeah.
Cool John
For sure
was
was pushing it.
one of the first.
Yeah.
I damn near. I think Cool John put like he put like a P-Lo song
On
on
Snack, yeah.
Snack on
Yeah.
like his compilation, and it wasn't even a rap song. It was like a P-Lo like R&B song.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever
P-Lo
got
R&B.
I ever got played on the radio. It was like a P-Lo
R&B,
R&B song.
yeah.
R&B. Shout out to Big Von as well.
Yeah,
I love
for
that.
doing
What was that project where you had the rat tail as a baby? We're going to work on it?
Yeah. More bitches, more gold chains too.
Yeah. That going to work shit was hard.
Yeah, so I already knew P-Lo was like dope and shit like that and shit. Like I was at that time, I was just trying to really push my friends' music
Right.
and shit like that because I had a little platform. I was throwing these parties. A lot of stuff was catching on from these parties and stuff like that. So I was just really trying to push my friends' music, and then that's how I just got into it. But I always from day one, like P-Lo was just like, it was always just a connection as far as musically and as far as just talent. I just felt like he was hella raw. Like, you feel me? I was like, we could do something. We could make something shake. But I also believed in him too. Like, you feel me? I'm like, I was more like an A&R type of behind the scenes type
Right.
person and stuff. I just ended up getting thrown into the music
Right.
because it's like, because it's like, shit, my friends doing it, they become successful. Why not? Like,
Right.
you feel me?
I will say, like behind just like the whole HBK movement, like I feel like John was really like
Instrumental.
yeah. Like as far as just like the vision and the lifestyle and the culture behind.
Aesthetic and all that.
Yeah, like HBK, like John had played a big part. Like I feel like me and Sue, like were the musical
Right.
part about it, but I feel like John really like allowed the lifestyle. Like he like as far as like him even throwing the parties and like even allowing that for the music to like live somewhere. I feel like he was always had the vision for that. Even like what the like there was like a term called Nube, and I feel like John,
I remember that. Yeah,
John was like the
pushing that shit a hard line. I even interned for
I
Cameo.
like New Bay a lot more than Young California.
It's like
Jesus.
I feel like it come in waves. It's always a new wave, a new artist coming. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So like,
Who all was like in the New Bay? I mean, would you say that era of like people were kind of like associating with that term?
it was like damn, I can't even remember all those people. Like it was a wave of us, but it's like I can't remember them because a lot of them don't even do music no more. Like a lot of them really don't. Like I can't even, to be honest, I can't even remember. I smoked too much weed, but it was a lot of us at the time.
John Hart from the Bay.
Yeah, John Hart.
Yeah, John Hart for the Bay. Yeah. It was all of us around that wave. It was a lot of us, but I can't. To be honest, I can't even remember. But it was definitely a good time and stuff like that. And then that's when Thizzler was first coming out. And
shout out to Thizzler. They've turned themselves into a really dope.
I used to intern for them, and I interned for Cameo too, to try to push our music in there and all this stuff. But by the time I got the job and I was working for them, we already blew up in the Bay. So
you were like the intern at the radio station, like, hey, I rap.
Yeah, I was. Because they was tripping off at Cameo. I finally got the internship. But by the time I got it and I was in there, they was playing like Swag, and that was one of our first songs. They was playing it on the radio, and I was like, shit, this is what I was going to do. I was only going to get the internship to infiltrate. You feel me?
And it was already, yeah.
And then they already caught on.
How long did you intern?
I interned for like probably 2 months.
Nice.
So, but in the
Setting
process,
up tents and shit.
No, I didn't get to that. I didn't get to that point. I was just more in office work and stuff like that, coming up there and just doing whatever they needed me to do, meeting all the meeting everybody that work here, the employees, and then do a small shit around the office, just little shit they want us to do, setting up stuff, planning for other stuff.
Do you didn't even get to go set up a tent?
I think I did one event. I can't remember. I think I did one event, but it was already popping by that time. Like I'm setting up the stuff. They playing on the music. They all whoop whoop and whoop whoop. We finna do Summer Jam in a couple months, so it's
that's crazy.
Shit. Like I quit. Like we finna go crazy. So
you should have kept infiltrating, man.
I should have kept
Should have
infiltrating.
stole some Disney tickets.
Man, I actually, because I was just like, I wanted to be a radio personality at one time. I was like, I feel like, because if I got that power, I could put my friends on type shit.
Would
So
you do a
like,
podcast?
I would, but I would want to do something more like a Rap City in the Basement type shit. Like,
Well, that's a
if
television show.
But it'd be like, if it was a podcast, it'd be that setup like that, like we in the basement
should do
chilling,
it.
talking and stuff like that. But then
I feel like all the Bay Area platforms are really dope. Like Shout to Lil Blood and Dizzler we talked about, and what's the guy's name who does the history of the Bay? Fuck, what's his name?
Drago.
One.
Yes.
Dregs ones.
But I feel like y'all need more platforms.
you know what? I feel like that's what I was about to say earlier. That's the key. I feel like we're missing media out there. I feel like that's why the Bay Area, I feel like it's slept on because we don't have too many platforms projecting all this
Like
Bay Area
Little
music or
Blood's
the culture and stuff.
fucking
Yeah, but that's not like
doing his thing, you know?
yeah.
No, I'm saying as an artist.
Shout out to Lil Blood. I fuck with Lil Blood, all this stuff. But I'm talking about like bigger platforms, like how this shit can get around. You feel me? Like
Yeah, there's not a complex media.
it's not a complex media. It's not
I
like
know Ghazi was
a shade room or something
trying to
like that.
do
I say
something.
like that's
Yeah.
not it, but like just whatever, like those type of platforms where they can post on it and it can circle around the whole entire United States or whoever can see it at one time. You know,
right.
I feel like they're missing the Bay Area culture because we're not. You know,
I think what sucks about, unfortunately, is like they're just the artist access isn't the same as it used to be up there. You know, like people like usually when they come to the Bay, they go to do something and then they leave.
right,
They're
right.
not like going out there to hang out.
That's
for like
what I'm
a week
saying.
or
It's not like
a
they're gonna get an
weekend.
interview and do all this
Right.
stuff, hang out, you know, all this type of
Like,
shit.
I feel like
that,
it's
you
hard to
said,
even
in
get
and out.
artists at KML anymore because motherfuckers are just so in and out. Like
Yep.
it's just like a different time. But at the end of the day, like if you guys give artists a reason to like stick around, you know.
And I feel like that'll come with the music, the hits and stuff like that, and
Or you
know,
guys
they
can
start feeling
you
comfortable.
can move to
work
LA
out.
and you guys could do a podcast together. In LA, where all the artists
But
are.
I feel like podcasts. Everybody got a podcast.
Yeah, but you don't have one.
Yeah, but
Everybody has a.
I want to do like
Everybody's a fucking rapper, and you just put a fucking album out.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah, you got a
Who
point.
cares? You're psyching yourself out, Cool John. You need to do the
Right.
Cool Cast, buddy.
Yeah, you right.
Come on, man.
I gotta stop sleeping on myself.
Sleeping on it. You want to be a radio personality? You could be a fucking podcaster. You guys can have all kinds of legendary conversations.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like
Episode
that's what
1,
we
I
need.
Am Sue.
I feel like that's what we need. Though we need more media in the Bay Area showing all the
or
shit
just
that's going
Bay
on out
Area,
there.
like media that like helps with the Bay.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
that's
Projecting the culture,
Doesn't necessarily need to be
displaying
there.
the culture and all the
sure.
stuff like that that's going on out there, because it's like it's hella shit going on. It's hella money being circulated. It's just like no one's really covering it. You know?
I mean, I try my best, dude, to get as many Bay Area artists on the show as possible.
No, you do. I seen you just had my godbrother Capolo on here. That's my godbrother.
Like literal godbrother.
That's my little godbrother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Capolo.
Shout out Capolo.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just like even like the shit going on in Sacramento. Like I've had DB on a couple of times, and D-Lo's about to pull up.
We definitely need you for sure.
D-Lo's fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
legend.
His Thizzler verse was gas.
Go.
D-Lo, shout out my bro D-Lo.
And he looks like he getting in shape.
Yeah, come on.
He looks like he on that keto like me. You know what I mean?
Shout out
You been on keto?
D-Lo a legend.
I'm like down
for sure.
30 pounds, dog.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
You got to get on that shit.
Ketosis.
You're getting a little fucking
Ketosis.
yeah. Are you working out? Is that muscle or is that
muscle?
Nice.
That's muscle.
You lift weights? Do you go to the gym?
Yeah, I get down.
You go to the gym?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, have you ever been stopped at the gym? Like, are you Pilo?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you say? No?
I'm like, yeah. What's up?
Gym selfie ever?
Yeah. Yeah, get a little gym selfie
I
sometimes.
feel like it'd be weird.
Do you have little rappers coming up to you in the gym and shit?
God.
Like, Gav, Bucks, Gav.
I built my own gym in my house. Like, man, you motherfucker. No, but I have the LA Fitness in North Hollywood at NoHo West. Jesus Christ. The one you go to, every time I'm in there, someone stops me. Yo, I love the podcast. Hey, yo, how do I get my my brother on? Or how do I get my friend on? Or I'm a rapper. I'm like, buddy, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it or do you hate it more than anything? Do you feel like, wow, I feel like I accomplished something? My people.
No, I mean, listen. At the end of the day,
oh, that shit is
at the end of the
annoying as
day,
hell.
like an artist, I can't blame anybody for coming up to me. They don't know better. Like, it's probably not the best approach to be like, hey, I'm a rapper. Let me DM you a link. You know, I just think, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It just comes with the territory. I've been on the radio since I was fucking 18, so motherfuckers have been trying to send me music forever. For sometimes I'll just go in my DMs and I actually like, I would say once every like 2 or 3 months, I'll just be like,
You'll
go through.
You'll skirmish through there.
it's like, oh, what's in here? You know, oh, this shit's dope. You know, and then that's happened a few times where I've like found someone in my DMs that like, I was like, yo, come freestyle. That's happened like 2 or 3 times.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, we're about to kick off another interview brought to you by Hardin. That's right. If you're in Vegas, it's the #1 dispensary in the country, the craziest selection of premium cannabis. And all you got to do is shoot them a follow, Hardin_Las Vegas, HardinLasVegas.com. When you're in Vegas, tell them I sent you. Hey, real quick, want to tell you about our family at Odd Socks, baby. That's right. They've been our longest running sponsor. They're our family. They make the most comfortable socks in the world. Whatever you're into, man, you see the Scarface. They got Coca-Cola, Street Fighter, SpongeBob. These are SpongeBob underwear. By the way, their boxers are so comfortable, y'all. Like, listen. I need y'all to save 20% off at checkout right now. Just go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use that promo code Bootleg ASAP. Get you some draws. Get you the most comfortable socks in the world. Ghostbusters, Funyuns, whatever you need, they got it. oddsocksofficial.com. Promo code Bootleg. Save 20% off. Let's jump back into this interview. People don't hit, they don't blow you up to sign them, Pilo? Like, yo, you got to sign me, bro. I'm Filipino.
Yeah, I mean, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I think, but I definitely find like a lot of like cool people though.
Yeah.
There's a couple kids that have like just like constantly DM me and just like I end up working with them. You know.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
It can work. I guess it's your approach too.
Yeah, no, it's your approach.
Like if people are like, hey, bruh, how much to come freestyle?
Yeah, like
With
yeah.
like 13 links, I'm like, bro.
I feel like what works is just you presenting yourself, how you can show how you valuable to a person's situation, how you can add some value or be an asset to them more than anything, instead of just telling people what you like, how can I help you? What do you need? How can I, you know what I'm saying?
The worst
how
shit
can
is
I help you and
they
shit
hit
like
you
that.
with question marks. Like 3 days later, I'll be like,
Oh God.
dog.
Oh God.
Because most people, they just, they trying to, they hungry and stuff like that. But I always tell them, like, just approach somebody that's telling them how you can help them. And I'm pretty sure that most likely they can, instead of what you can do for them.
Yeah, you gotta
know what I
understand,
mean?
like at the end of the day, like if you are doing what you're supposed to do, like it probably should somehow come across my peripherals. And if you're gonna approach somebody through DMs, you probably should have a little something shaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you just go from like 78 followers to coming on my shit. Like that.
Yeah, you want to have some motion. You want to
Yeah,
be able.
something.
Yeah, you want
Like
to
you
be
said, bring some value to the
Exactly. You want to bring some
know?
value. You want to add something to what's going on.
Are you still doing a lot of outside production for people, or
Yeah, I'm actually just like.
because you were kind of falling back a little on that?
Yeah. Like that's something that I'm really just like now that I'm like working on. Well, like really getting back into and just like focusing on artists that I like like fuck with and people like the surrounding.
Who you been working with?
I mean, about to work on John's new shit. Offset Jim, Lazy, Michael Sneed. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of dope stuff coming from the Bay too.
What was it like doing the project with LaRussell?
Oh, amazing, man, dude. LaRussell's his spirit is amazing.
You've been to his house, obviously.
Yeah. We did. We
You been
actually
to his bedroom?
no,
I was in there.
really. I haven't been in his bedroom.
Where the studio's at? You were in there
No.
with the whiteboard. With
No. I haven't been there. I haven't
You didn't
gotten
go
in
inside.
No, I was in. Just like we went to the pergola.
So you
and
didn't-
then
no, yeah, but you
I
didn't go,
haven't been in his room though.
wow, you didn't go to his room.
No, I didn't get
I
it.
thought you guys were friends.
No, we are friends, but
He didn't take you to his room.
No, he didn't. No, I mean it was a lot of mayhem. It was like
Right.
it was the pergola day. So
Oh, you went on Pergola Day.
yeah.
Yeah, Pergola Day's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's amazing right here. Like, they got the whole.
Yeah, and then it was his dad cooking that day.
I don't know if his dad was cooking. They definitely had like a barbecue truck
Yeah,
outside.
that shit was crazy.
That shit's like some Sunday service type shit.
Yes, it
I
feels that
respect
way.
it.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
definitely.
He has like Sada Baby there, and like who else was just there? Somebody else was just there. Somebody big. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, shout out to LaRussell. Was it who took the lead like in terms of like the beats? You?
Yeah. I mean, like it was all like I produced the whole thing. So like, but it was something that we've always talked about. Like even way back, like even when he did the verse for Again. I was just something like I just been like, hey, what's up? Let me like produce like a tape for you, and just like we're like yeah, like we're gonna work on it.
I would
And
love to
then-
hear you do a whole fucking Larry June album, bro.
Man, come on! We just with Larry last night, but yeah, man, I would love to do that as well.
Yeah, you and Larry June like for like 10 songs would be crazy.
No, I would love that.
Because I feel like your guys' record together is like the closest thing he's ever had to like a commercial hit, I guess. Mm-hmm. Like that, like that got played on the radio. And something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what's kind of like I love when he works with Alchemist and who's the fucking other producer he always works with? That always used to Cardo. I was gonna say Cardi Beats. I was like, I know it's not Cardi Beats. Cardo, who used to work with Wiz and shit. But I love that shit. But I also am like, dog, shit, like this fool's so popping, like he fucking needs like a crossover record. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Man, Larry, come on, let's get it done.
Are you still sending packs out these days?
Not necessarily, to be honest. Like I like actually like going and like getting in and like
Right.
hanging out and catching the vibe. Like I feel like to me, that's how like the best music's made. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And really just like going in there and like seeing what the fuck's going on with their day. You know, and just like you never know what something can just from like us being in the studio, like just talking, having conversation, kicking the shit, we could make a song that could change our lives, you know?
Yeah.
So I like that part of it. And just like going from zero to the end product, like that's what kind of like keeps me going in it. Like, yeah, I could just like be sending out a bunch of beats, but like, I don't know. It's not really my vibe.
Who, if you had to exclude anyone from the HBK gang, who is the Bay Area Mount Rushmore? Cool John.
My bad. Damn. You said exclude people from HK?
Yeah.
I gotta throw somebody from HK on.
You can't do that, sir. That's not the rules. It's my game. You can't say I am Sue. I'm sorry. You can't say Pilo. You can't say Sage the Gemini. You can't say Kaylani. You can't say yourself. It'd be really vain of you to do
Let's
anyway.
say Do I have to say E40 and Too Short? Because I feel like that's already Mac Dre. That's already
Okay, take Mac Dre, E40, and Too Short out too.
Okay.
All right, you get a rule, I get a rule. Now, who's your Mount Rushmore?
That's already given. That take up like 3 spots. So with Mount Rushmore, it's like 4 or 5.
4.
4.
Welcome to history class.
I gotta say Mess.
Gotta say Mess.
Messy Marv.
Gotta say Mess.
I gotta say Mr. Fab.
Shout out to Mr. Fab.
Fabby.
For sure.
Jack.
Jack.
Rest in peace.
Jack.
For sure. Jack. And then I'm trying to think one more. Who else a legend? Damn. And I gotta say, I guess Keek.
Keek the Sneak. Not a bad 4. I like it.
I feel like that's my fault right there.
Yeah,
If I gotta excluding
you.
everybody else and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'll put. Yeah.
That's not a bad 4. Shout out to those 4.
I say either Keek or Stalin. Keek or Stalin. Like one of those, for sure.
Shout out to Jay Stalin. Go.
Shout out Jay Stalin. Keek or Stalin. Whatever. But not yeah.
MC Hammer got shitted on right now.
Damn, Hammer.
Wow.
But it's like
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
they already goats. They known goats. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a given. Like MC Hammer. Like
Andre
MC
Nicotina?
Hammer, Andre Nicotina, but he's definitely a legend. But it's like I didn't really listen to him like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it is your list.
Yeah.
It is your list.
But for sure.
Yeah, I like
about you,
it.
P?
It's a good list.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably have to say Mess, Jack. Is it just like rappers or just like very like
Rappers.
Rappers, okay.
She's gonna be like, I like her a lot.
No, I mean, I was going.
Kehlani.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Kehlani's not a rapper.
Yeah.
Kehlani.
Damn. Mess, Jack, Keek.
You're just saying his list. No original.
No, I mean,
Cause you made it hard for us.
yeah, like
There's just a lot of parameters. We have a lot of rules.
Especially like when Mac Dre, Too Short, and Mac, that take already up like spots, but
that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. One of my goats is definitely Clyde Carson.
Clyde Carson is fire.
Definitely one of my goats.
Clyde, and very slept on.
Very slept on.
Slow down,
definitely
baby.
Clyde.
Come on, definitely. Clyde is definitely one of my goats.
I
Who's
just saw
yours?
Clyde Carson somewhere. Mine?
Yeah.
Of the Bay?
Yep.
Excluding all those names?
Yep.
Huh, it's a lot different. I'll tell you that. Probably hieroglyphics. I can't say Too Short, right?
Nope.
Can't say E40?
Nope. Can't say Mac Dre either.
I wouldn't.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, guys.
We need an explanation about that one right there.
Yeah, come on.
No Mac Dre on the Bay much more.
I obviously,
But it is your list though.
Listen, I got love for Mac Dre, but I feel like I didn't grow up the same way y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mac Dre shit didn't hit where I'm from like that.
Okay.
We would see it, and like obviously like, you know, there's a couple of records of his that go crazy in the fucking club that we all know, but I never like pressed play on a Mac Dre album in my life.
Okay.
Like where I listen to like every Too Short album that's ever existed up until like I was like fucking 16,
Okay.
front to back. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would say mine would be the I love Hyro. I did enjoy Andre Nicotina back in the day.
Okay.
I would. I'm gonna say Burner, dog.
Burnzell. Shout out to Burnzell too.
Actually, I'm putting Burn on mine. I'm putting Burn on mine.
I'm gonna say
putting
Burner
on
because I
mine.
feel like Burner don't get it mentioned in these conversations enough.
I'm putting Burn on mine.
Yeah,
Burn on mine for sure.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put.
Take that back. I put in Burn on mine.
I gotta put. I feel like as far as like, I feel like G got to be up there as well.
I was gonna say G. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like G got to be up there.
I'm gonna put G-Eazy in mine too.
I gotta put G. I gotta put G in there.
That's my brother, and I feel like he's done a lot.
1000%. He's changed
from the Bay to the universe.
He's changed a lot of people's lives. Helped change my life. You know,
took everybody
He
out
took
on
me
the
on
road.
tour. It's good on the road.
Shout out to G-Eazy, man.
That's what we need, a 5. Like we need a like.
Yeah, and I
6.
feel like
It's too many.
G is like the most like he's commercially like
Successful.
so successful, and like the whole time he did it, like you made sure everybody knew where he was from. You know.
Now, if you would have said a new wave Rushmore, G-Eazy definitely on there.
Yeah, G's one of them ones, and I feel like he kind of gets lost in the sauce when we start talking about that because I had pop records, like G went pop. He was on fucking he was doing records with Britney Spears and shit, dog, grinding up on Britney, and taking down Halsey. You know what I mean? Shout out to him, bro. By the way, I'm not sure there's another rapper with a more legendary "I fuck these women" list in America than Young Gerald. Gerald's "I fuck these women" list is fucking crazy. There's a few. French has got a good "I fuck these women" list. You know what I mean? But
no.
Jeezy definitely a legend.
yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, we got to give him some flowers. All right, so the album is out now. Everyone should go support it. Is there merch or anything?
Yeah, well, we got a Cookies collab dropping.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so yeah.
Then we got our own merch too.
We got our own merch
movie merch and stuff like that too.
Cookies collab. I like it.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Anything else? I mean, you got the LaRussell album out. Your shit's on the way.
Yep.
Next month, you said?
Shmop God. Yep. This month.
In August? And then your solo shit's being worked on?
Yeah. We got some other stuff in the works before that, but yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you always get the best merch. I got a fucking pillow clock on my house. It doesn't work, but it's on the wall.
Does it work, man? What's up?
Bro, I got a fucking phone. Who cares? I didn't even put batteries in it. I was like, look,
It's okay.
it's that one where your arms are the
Yeah.
Anyway,
the gang clock.
still never got a New Era Pilo hat from Pilo. He always gives me the cheap little bullshit snapback from fucking.
God, there's yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I ain't worth the $59.50 anyway.
No, but also I'll address this on air.
Yeah.
I still owe you a dinner.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. Anyway, I'll take some Chinese food.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, that had to have some racial.
No, it went over your head. It went over your head.
Some racial undertone.
It went over your head.
All right.
Anyway, on the San Diego stop of the tour.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's end the interview.